like that had to really start as soon as I started the video. But peace to everybody out there. Damn, all these trucks just randomly come pulling up when I... Okay, anyways. Don't mind that, y'all. I'm on break at work right now. That's why. I guess somebody... Oh, they renting one of these things right here. I don't know if y'all can see the truck or not, but... Yeah, they rent one of them things. But peace to everybody out there. Hope y'all doing good. First, I want to say shout out to I Make That a Lot. I couldn't read your name at first, but shout out to you for the input that on the input on the topics that you want me to speak on. I'm probably do a live for that because I know that's gonna be like a 2-hour live, 2-hour, 3-hour video. You know, breaking all that stuff down when it comes to the Atlanteans, the Anunnaki, and you know how we feel from such high civilizations down to where we at now. Okay, my bad. I'm trying to see if he gone. God damn, I might have to restart the video fucking with this shit. Okay, there we go. He turned that shit off. That nigga had that shit on for too damn long. But anyways, like I was saying though, my bad, y'all. Shout out to I Make That a Lot for the input in the the input on the topics that he want me to speak on. Like I said, from us coming from such advanced civilizations, when we talk and like the Anunnaki, I had to get y'all too. I gotta get y'all hip that when we talk about the Anunnaki are multiple race of extraterrestrials that come down. Any extraterrestrial that come down from the sky, because Anunnaki means sent from the sky. And I think it's in Sumerian language. Or Hebrew, if I'm correct. Somebody out there might know. They'll comment it though. But Anunnaki means those that came from the sky. So anything that come from the motherfucking sky, that's considered an Anunnaki. Even us. So you got good Anunnaki and bad Anunnaki. Anunnaki is basically extraterrestrials in Sumerian language. So when you hear the word extraterrestrial or you hear the word Anunnaki, that's just translation for extraterrestrials. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a video about that. Probably a live, most likely, because like I said, that's gonna be a long ass live right there, or a long ass video in general. But I wanted to speak on today because today is that day. You feel me? Like I said, with this election and voting shit, it ain't got shit to do with my people that's of my color. It never benefited you at all whatsoever. We know this. But you got rumors, right? I ain't gonna say this is an actual fact or anything like that, but you got rumors of if one of them becomes one of them, you feel me? Either or, it don't matter who it is. It don't matter if it's DJ or KH, Kamala Harris or Donald J. Trump. But it's rumors on the political streets and the conspiracy theory streets that if one of them becomes president, either way it happens, a civil unrest is going to happen. And by civil unrest, that means 9 times out of 10 a riot. People gonna get mad. They're gonna get upset to the point they're gonna go around and fuck shit up. Especially if KH, because a lot of people don't like KH. I don't care what none of you blue head niggas say. You can just look at the facts. Look at the media report. Not fucking CNN or not those fake jumps. Look at the real media report on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. To all the YouTubers that's out here keeping track of this shit better than the news companies. And they putting out actual truth and not propaganda. You feel me? But damn, what the hell? But yeah, it's rumors on the streets right now that it's gonna be a civil unrest. You feel me? When it comes to this presidential election. And like I said, if that is to happen, right? We talking like Civil War type shit. If you ever watched the movie Civil War. Civil War was the whole United States just went into fucking war with itself. You see what I'm saying? It was basically the citizens versus, whatever you was banging is what you bang. So like they like, okay, what party you is, nigga? What you banging? That's why in the movie Civil War, bro was asking them, what kind of American are you? You feel me? And if you wasn't even an American in general, he was just gonna fire off on your ass. Or if you was black, he was gonna fire off on your ass. Because if you go watch the movie Civil War, at that specific part with that dude when he was asking him what kind of American are you, if you looked in the ditch, right? If you looked in the ditch, go back and watch it and look in that ditch. Look at the bodies he was burying. They were not white. Go look at the bodies he was burying in that ditch. You're gonna be real spooked on that. But like I said, just look at the media reports. A lot of people don't like KH. And if KH, you got a lot of people screaming that if she becomes president, we're fucked. You feel me? It's worse than what Donald Trump could do. I heard somebody mention, would you rather have, they was like, even though both evil, they was like, would you rather get fucked by a 10-inch or get fucked by a 1-inch? And they was like, 10-inch KA is Kamala Harris, 1-inch is Donald Trump. I was like, shit, them niggas got a point. But still, the point is, they two wings of the same bird. We know this is a propaganda. We know this is a psychological operation. This is the last thing that they have left to keep control over the people, you feel me, and control over the minds and control over your thinking. Because a lot of people are not free thinkers. They don't think for themselves. We know this. So this is like their last power move, you feel me? And even now they seeing this shit collapse. They like, damn, a lot of people starting not to give a fuck about this shit. But to a certain extent, people is giving a fuck about this shit. Because like I said, you got a lot of motherfuckers running around scrambling. We ain't never seen this many people vote in like the past 10 years, nigga. Like, you got niggas out here that ain't never voted before, and they're now trying to vote. I'm not voting. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We're fucked either way. That's what niggas gotta understand. You're fucked either way living in this country and under this system. As long as this system, this judicial system, this political system, as long as it's still in play, nigga, you're still a slave, bro. As long as they're still working. So niggas gotta get that in their head. Like, we need to stop being babysitted. That's all I see. You feel me? Niggas like, oh, this is this, that. We need this person. We need this person in power and this person in the seat. Why? Have y'all ever questioned why do you need another grown person to tell you how to run your land? You feel me? How to run your life, nigga? You need a nigga to tell you how much you need to spend at Walmart? Think about that. You got niggas out here like, oh yeah, we need Donald Trump. We need Donald Trump so we can get lower prices. So you need another grown nigga to tell you that, yeah, we gonna drop this from $5 to $2, nigga. Why don't the people just be like, you know what, nigga, we not paying for this shit no more. We just finna walk out with this shit. You feel me? And I'm not promoting that. Don't walk out with no shit. But the point I'm making is, why don't everybody just voice together? Like, we tired of paying this high shit. You feel me? We tired of paying this high shit. We need something different. Everybody voicing it now, but the only way they can voice it is through a paper and a ballot box. That's the only way niggas can voice their opinion and actually get something done. But who's to say that this nigga become president and shit don't change? You gotta remember that. You gotta really play in all timelines. You gotta be on some Doctor Strange shit. You feel me? Like in Endgame, Doctor Strange was looking through every possible timeline where they won that one timeline. So it's like the same shit here. You gotta look through all of. And mosquitoes actually did pop back up, but you gotta pay attention to all the things that could potentially come into play with this nigga hopping in seat. You feel me? Like, who's to say nothing don't change at all? You feel me? But the overall point is, why do you need another grown motherfucker to tell you how to run your life? You did? And that's everywhere. Not just America, everywhere around the world. Why do we need grown people? Why do we need one? Not even one, because we know that stuff got to go through Supreme Court and shit like that and other shit. But why do we need multiple groups of other adults to manage our lives? You feel me? That lets you know right there, people don't think for themselves. A lot of people just NPCs. They not real people. They just a part of the program. You feel me? They program like signals to appear to you as if they're a real person, but they not. You feel me? That's why you can talk to somebody and it seems like the conversation just don't go nowhere. You feel me? Or you got motherfuckers, what's the word I'm looking for? Cliche. You got motherfuckers that act so cliche in their lives. Like damn, nigga, you act just like a GTA character. You act just like a GTA NPC. That's really going on. I done told niggas many times before, this world is like The Sims, nigga. Some niggas is main characters and some niggas is side characters, and then some niggas is just NPCs. They just downright NPCs. They just live their life thinking this is it. Like, oh yeah, there's nothing deeper to this. There is no spiritual world to there is no spiritual world to this life. There is no other side. There are no ghosts and goblins and but then again, a lot of people are starting to tap in now. You feel me? It took years, but a lot of people are starting to tap in now that there is a spiritual side to all this shit going on. You feel me? But then, you still got NPCs out there that's gonna hit you with the God and well, we ain't gonna say God, but them religions. You got them NPCs that's so honed in on them religions, not knowing religion itself is a system. Religion and politics go hand in hand, nigga. Religion and politics go hand in hand. You feel me? People not questioning what is the history behind this. How did this get made? Who sat down and wrote these books? You feel me? These books are translations. They're messages. They not direct words from God. So we don't know who put what in there and why they put it in there, and what shit was taken out, and certain shit left in to fuck with your mind and shit like that. Y'all gotta think about that shit. The overall point in this video is a lot of people don't think for themselves, gang. They don't free think. And another thing is too, they don't question a lot of shit. Some people don't want to ask questions. Some people don't like to be asked questions. And we know why. Because 9 times out of 10, somebody hiding something. You feel me? When you start asking too many questions, niggas get agitated. And niggas get agitated from you asking too many questions, that should let you know something. Like a nigga be like, oh, well, why do we need police running the streets? You feel me? When all they do is just really harass and bully people. You feel me? It ain't even just black people no more. They harassing everybody. Nigga, police is going around. Shout out to the good police, but that's like 1% of y'all. But most police is just running around harassing niggas. You feel me? And then when they sit in their ass eating donuts and coffee all day, and they see it's the end of the month, they like, oh shit, I gotta hurry up and fill that quota. They start doing a bunch of janky shit just to fill that quota. If y'all know, because my mom worked. She used to work for the police department at one point. And, I got filled in information on how all that shit worked. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, them niggas got to fill in a quota at the end of the month. If that quota ain't filled, then they boss going to be, chief of police going to be hollering at their ass. Like, nigga, what are you doing out there? Are you actually fighting crime, or you just sitting on your ass? And most of them don't want to hear that, or they don't want to get fired or get suspended. So now they got to hurry up and plant shit. You feel me? They'll pull a nigga over, plant something in his car. They'll find any little thing to pull you over about with it. Like, I'm going to tell y'all a free game, bro. Anytime it's the end of the month and you out driving, cuz, be careful. That's all I can tell you. When you out at the end of the month, be careful, bro. It don't matter who you is, what you is, or what you look like. Be careful, because that's when they hunting. That's when you really see a lot of them moving around, is when it's the end of the month. But like I was saying, all in all, people don't free think, man. With this election, people should start. I think y'all forget there's something called an electoral college. Y'all remember when Hillary and Trump was going at it in 2016, and Hillary actually won the popular vote? And the popular vote is, if you don't know what the popular vote is us citizens putting them papers in the ballot box. If I'm correct, I think Hillary won by like 1 million popular votes. She had like 56 million and Trump had like 55, 54 million or something like that. But Trump ended up winning the electoral college, which is you only need 270 votes from the electoral college, which is in the electoral college ain't nothing but government, motherfuckers. So the government is just choosing who they want for you, nigga. Them niggas giving you the illusion that you choosing who you want for seat, when really you not getting who you choose, nigga. You not. So for all we know, you got to remember, Trump could win the popular vote, but then Kamala Harris could turn around and win the electoral vote. If she wins the electoral vote, it don't matter what that popular vote say, nigga. She's in that seat because of electoral college. So then you should ask yourself, like, hold on. You should ask yourself, like, damn, what the fuck am I voting for, nigga, if we don't even get to choose what we want? That's why I told niggas they should make a thing where Anytime they pass a law, anytime they need somebody new in seat, whatever seat it is, president, senate, whatever, nigga, they need to come to us, nigga, and be like, does this person seem fit to run this for y'all? Then this person give us a rundown of they resume, you feel me? They resume in government history, you feel me? Okay, this nigga deemed fit, we want him. They gonna put him there. But instead, they hit y'all with who y'all think is deemed fit for this seat? Them niggas give you their resume. They like, all right, we want this person. They like, oh, y'all want that person? Bet, we gonna give you this person instead. That's what they do. So then you need, that's what I said, a lot of niggas need to question and be like, damn, nigga, what's the point of even putting that paper in the ballot box anymore? If we not gonna get who we want anyways. But niggas need to get that through their head. Like, damn, we not getting who we want anyway. So fuck that shit. You feel me? We need a different system. We're not voting no more. You feel me? If every person was to not vote, that would collapse. That would literally collapse the political government. It literally would collapse the political world. There's so many ways we can collapse the world. It's insane, nigga. I can name like maybe 3 ways we can collapse the system off the top of my head. Don't vote. If nobody was to vote, that'll collapse the system. Pull your money out the banks. If everybody right now in America was to go withdraw all their money out the banks, it will collapse the banking system, because the banking system don't even got enough money to give everybody their money back, because they be taking y'all money. This is a little scam, right? Banks is the biggest scam in history. Let's say I put 100,000 in the bank, right? I put 100,000 in the bank, but then I'm like, hold on, let me go back and get that 100,000 the next day, or maybe 2 days from then. I come back 2 days later, like, yeah, can I get that 100,000 back out? They're gonna be like, the bank gonna tell you that shit, all we got is 70, 60,000 right now in your bank. Then you gonna be like, hold on, why the fuck is 70, 60? Why is 30, 40,000 of my money missing? They gonna, well, we had to loan 30, 40 to this one person, but, peep gang, this is what they gonna tell you. They gonna be like, but, peep gang, we charge them interest on that 30,000. So when they come back with that 30,000, we charge them 10% interest. That's a high ass interest rate, but we charge them 10% interest. So they got to bring us back 40,000. That 10,000 is for the bank, and then we put your 30,000 back in your account for you. Nigga, who told you to touch my money in the first place? This the reason why I put my money in the bank, is so nobody can touch it, nigga. Like, y'all Google this shit, cuz. Y'all Google this shit. This is a real thing that the banks do, nigga. This is how the banks even managed to get booming how they do today. They gave niggas the illusion that your money will never be touched. Nigga, the banks be touching all, what? Nigga come in there with $1 million and deposit $1 million. Nigga, they taking $5 million out of that if they need to loan somebody $5 million so they can get their money. They need money. That's how the banks make their money. They make their monies off loans. Credit unions too. They make all their money off loans, nigga. Loans. That's how they able to keep functioning. But think about this, right? If they didn't have that shit, if loans didn't exist, banks wouldn't be functioning, nigga. Because the only reason people go to banks is to put their money in the bank. That's the only reason niggas get a bank. I need my money somewhere safe and secure. That's the only reason niggas need banks. We need somebody trustworthy enough that my money won't get touched. That's the only reason niggas need banks. Please tell me otherwise. What is another reason a nigga need a bank besides a loan? Not a loan. We saying if loans didn't exist, what is another reason that a nigga need a bank? Just tell me. There's no other reason for banks besides storing money. That's literally what banks are. But banks was like, nigga, we need some money, nigga. Y'all not finna just keep using our shit and we ain't getting paid, so we finna come up with something called loans. You think, nigga, y'all think these niggas that swiping credit cards and hitting bank plays and shit and making fake checks, y'all think them the scammers, nigga. Your biggest scammers is the banks, nigga, and insurance. So that's the second way you can collapse the system. Everybody go pull their money out the banks. First, nobody vote. That'll collapse the system. Second, everybody go pull their money out the banks. That'll collapse the system. 3, everybody turn your lights off. Just turn your light. Everybody around America, just turn your lights off for one day. We just not gonna use our lights. That'll literally collapse the system. Literally collapse the system. Another day. We're going to take one day of not shopping. What's 24 hours without going to buy something? Just think about that. That's what we should do. Every American. We'd be like, all right, we finna buy all our stuff that we need this day. And then that next day, we not buying nothing. That next day, we not spending nothing. We already got everything we need the day before. And then the next day come, we don't buy nothing. We just sit at home all day or go to work and then come back home and don't buy nothing. Nigga, food, everything. You come back home, cook, all that shit. Everything you need, buy the day before, then the next day, we don't buy nothing. You know how many businesses was shut down just because enough money wasn't made on that one day, nigga? Just like with the port strike shit. Nigga, them port strike, for every day them port strikers was on strike, that was $5 billion a day, nigga. $5 billion, nigga. That was $5 billion a day. So just imagine one day of people not buying nothing. If we just talking America, imagine the whole world, nigga. But if America, nigga, that'll actually cause a domino effect in other countries, nigga. Because they gonna be like, damn, nobody ain't bought nothing that one day, nigga. What we gonna do? We need, what? That's $1 trillion worth that we need. That one day would literally cause a bump in the whole system, nigga, and it'll be hard for them to come back from. Another thing I can name, damn, I just had it on top of my head. Damn, I just had it on top of my head. I lost it. But yeah, those are different ways you can collapse the system, gang. Just from that shit right there. It's just that's how much power you hold right now as a citizen, nigga. A so-called citizen. But that's how much power you hold right now living in this society. It's not the 1%. The 1%, all they do is create illusions to make you think you need them, nigga. That's all they do. Every day, all day is figuring out new psychological operations to give you an illusion that you need them, that you should do this, that you should do that. This is how you should live your life. Another grown, like just imagine okay, so that's no different than, let's say for example, right? Let's say for example, right? You walk in, you in your house, right? And your bro come in your house. Or, well, yeah, we'll just say your bro come in your house, right? And you sitting there about to make you some noodles or some shit, right? And then your bro like, nah, you ain't supposed to make your noodles like that. You supposed to do it like this. Nigga, who is you to tell me how to make my shit in my crib, nigga? That's no different than this situation with us and the government, nigga. No, it's no different. You got another grown nigga coming and telling you, yeah, nigga, this how you supposed to live, nigga, and it's law. Now don't get me wrong, it's some shit we need in place for fucked up motherfuckers, but some shit just overboard. You feel me? Some shit just overboard. Niggas like, oh, well, this how much you gonna pay to get this? Nigga, we need to eat. What you mean we finna pay $10 for an apple now? Oh, it's law. It's law, nigga. What? We grow this shit. We got farmers right now growing this shit. Why? What? I might as well just go to Mexico and go fuck with them. Or the little, the Mexicans that be having the stands full of fruits, nigga, them natural fruits. Hell yeah, nigga. Let me go shop with him real quick. You feel me? And you know what? A lot of people gonna start doing that shit. Watch. And I'm not talking these farmer markets as like Whole Foods and motherfucking Sprouts and shit. I'm not talking about that shit. No, I'm talking about niggas gonna they'll go find them farmers, nigga, and tap in with the plug themselves. You feel me? They ain't gonna be the outlet. They ain't gonna be, my bad, they gonna tap in with the outlet. I got it mixed up. They ain't gonna tap in with the plug, nigga. They gonna tap in with the outlet. They gonna tap in with the outlet. Nigga, who's supplying the plug? That's what I wanna know. Oh, this nigga supplying them? Let me go talk to him. You feel me? Let me get this. Yeah, nigga, they charge you how much for apple? $10. Man, you can get this shit for $1, nigga. As a matter of fact, you can get it for free, nigga, because I grow it. I can get it for free, nigga. And it's organic. It's organic, nigga. Seeds in that bitch? Seeds in that bitch. You feel me? A lot of people gonna start doing this shit. Watch, because niggas is getting tired of eating poison all day. You feel me? So you vegans that think you really vegan, you're not vegan. They poisoning that shit too, because they catching on. They catching on to all these trends that niggas keep pushing out on social media. with the spiritual community shit, they tampering with that too. They don't tamper with everything you can think of, from the weed to the fruits to the vegetables to the regular food. They ain't got to tamper with processed food because we know a bunch of shit is in that. You know, they tampering with the water. Everything they can figure out they can tamper with, they're gonna tamper with it so it can fuck up your central nervous system, nigga. A lot of these ingredients that got shit in it, like it be some shit that'll be an ingredient that's used in paint thinner, and they'll put that shit in some chips, nigga. I'm telling you, look at the ingredients on the back, nigga, of your food. You Google some of them ingredients, you'll find some of that shit that's used in flame retardants. Some of that shit is used in paint thinners. Some of that shit is used in aerosol sprays. You'd be like, damn, they using this same ingredient in aerosol sprays and they putting it in drinks? Because they need to attack this up here. They need you dumbed down so they can keep feeding you these goofy ass solutions so that way you can never think for yourself, nigga. You can never question the system. They don't want you questioning the system, y'all. That's how it always been. And you know, I want to let y'all know too, a lot of these tactics that the United States like, let me give y'all a fun fact, right? Did y'all know MK Ultra is not a United States thing? That was something Hitler was doing during World War II, during the World War II days, right? When Hitler was over there fucking Germany up in them he was fucking them Jews up in the Holocaust. And I ain't talking. Look, we'll get into a different story with them Jews, because we know them Jews. We know the Jews that we see today. The ones that we see today. We'll get into a different story with that. The ones we see today ain't the ones that came from that. We just don't believe it like that. But when Hitler was fucking them niggas up in the Holocaust, right? He was using MK Ultra experiments on them. That's where the United States found. That's where they found that shit. Google it, nigga. If you look at the Nazi logo, nigga, or what what's the animal? The animal. If you look, what they call it, an animal emblem. Like, you know how the bald eagle represents the United States. Nigga, the same thing represented the Nazis was the eagle. Nigga, they had an eagle on top of the swastika. Look it up, nigga. They had an eagle on top of the swastika. And when the United States when they finally got, I ain't gonna say they killed Hitler, because we don't know if that nigga really died or not. Even the governments don't know what happened to that nigga. They found skulls and shit of this nigga, but they was like, when they did DNA results or DNA tests on the skulls, it wasn't his. So the best conclusion they can come up with that he killed himself in the bunker before it blew up and shit. Whatever. But we don't even know if that nigga really died or not. But when they secured the bag, when the United States and all its allies secured the bag during World War II on Hitler ass, they found a lot of his shit that he was working on. They was like, oh shit. It's like, this nigga was working on some shit, nigga. It's like, this nigga over here trying to create. MK Ultra was originally supposed to be used to create super soldiers, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga. That's what war all about, nigga. War is about who can have the strongest army so they can take over the world. It's not about no land control. It's deeper than that, nigga. Hitler wanted to run the world, nigga. I'm telling you, go look it up, nigga. That nigga Hitler didn't give a fuck about no land. He wanted an army so strong that he can literally take on every other army around the world, disable them, disarm them, and then take over every other country for himself. And then he has full dominion over the world. That's what Hitler was on, some world dominion shit. We talking super villain shit, nigga. So that's what's going on today with all these countries and shit. You feel me? They trying to figure out, okay, who can create the strongest powerful weapon, nuclear bombs. Who can create the strongest powerful weapon, and who can have the strongest soldiers and strongest technology, so that way we can go ahead and combat every other, but can't nobody really surpass each other because everybody too up to date in game, nigga. China got hella nukes, Russia got hella nukes, United States got hella nukes, China got strong soldiers, United States got strong soldiers, Russia got strong soldiers, nigga. France, everybody, I think Germany still got strong soldiers, but a lot of them niggas got strong soldiers, nigga. And all this shit, everybody literally neck to neck, so can't nobody do shit really. You feel me? So what they did, they came to a conclusion. They like, you know what? We have a way we can rule the world and be at peace. Let's put the people to sleep. That's what all your world leaders said. You think these niggas don't meet behind closed curtains? You think Putin and Jinping and Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump and You think all them niggas don't meet behind closed curtains and they like, you know what? Instead of fighting each other and trying to control each other, let's all work together. Since we all evil, let's all work together to take control of the people. That's how we run the world. Boom. Right there. So, like I said, back to MK Ultra. MK Ultra was originally supposed to be used as a super soldier experiment, where a nigga can be under hypnosis or hypnotic control and can be told to do anything they need to do or that needs to be done without any say so. You feel me? That's why they making AI now, because that shit really failed. MK Ultra seems to get broken. It can get broken. No matter how deep you hit, and it's different levels to MK Ultra. You got alpha, omega, you got beta level programming, omega level programming, alpha level programming, delta level programming. These are different programming. Beta programming, I think that's the one used for sex slaves. So they put motherfuckers on the MK Ultra to strictly be used for sex and sex trafficking. I think alpha programming is used. I gotta go back and look at all this shit again on whale.to. But I think that's used like for, just, regular, mind control purposes. And I think beta, not beta, but delta. I think delta is used for like hitman shit, assassinations and shit like that. So what you think they did with Trump, with them assassination attempts? All they did was got a nigga off the street that nobody, this is what they do. They grab niggas off the street where they, they ain't got no bridges with their families. They burnt all the bridges with their family and friends. Don't nobody really give a fuck if they die or not. They grab these niggas off the street, hit them with that MK Ultra, and then have them do some crazy shit out here in the world to portray it as something that, you feel me? To portray it as something that really happened, an orchestrated psyop. It's all orchestrated, gang. But my video finna get ready to end in 2 minutes. I'm gonna try to finish this out. But yeah, MK Ultra, that was originally used as a super soldier experiment, but it really failed. It failed. It was like a failed success type of deal. Like, it failed because they couldn't really keep niggas under that type of control. But they like, okay, we know that, because soldiers, they can't. First of all, how you gonna use a mind control on a soldier, right? A soldier, they gotta go through all this training to build their mental up. Soldiers are some of the niggas on the planet with the strongest mentals, nigga. Surviving bombs and gunshots and raiding in the fucking buildings and shit to catch that nigga and fight wars to beat other countries and shit. These are niggas, they gotta go a few days, maybe a week or two without food, week or two without water. These are some of the niggas on the earth with the strongest mentals. So how could you ever program their mental if that shit that strong? You gotta think about that shit. How could you ever use MK Ultra on a soldier, nigga? They can't create no super soldiers with niggas that got strong. They can't break down a nigga mental that's already that strong. That's why when they be torturing niggas in interrogation, like when they catch a nigga from the other side, right?